Good morning, everybody, and happy Easter, and welcome again to the smoking section. This is going to be a quick little video that I wanted to hop on and just wish everybody a happy Easter. I hope that everybody has a great day with your friends and your family today. One of the things that I wanted to do today was I kind of wanted to go over a couple cigars that I thought would be great for Easter. Some of them, are going to be a little bit different. Some of them, I kind of have them all planned out here. From breakfast, lunch, and after dinner or before dinner. So I want to just kind of go through those real quick and just kind of give you guys my little spin off on cigars for Easter. But nevertheless, I wanted to just kind of come on real quick, do these videos, wish everybody a happy Easter, and then, I'm going to do a little something special at the end of this video. But nevertheless, I'm going to start out with breakfast. So for breakfast, if you're a morning time smoker and today's a special day, we all are probably home with our families. I'm hoping that we're home with our families and friends. I hope that, everybody's, able to be home right now. If you're working, I truly apologize. I think it's a sin that you would have to work on today. But hopefully you're making the best of it. And hopefully you get home early enough to be able to, be with your family. But for breakfast, I have two cigars here. I'm going to do my best because I did leave them in the cellophane. I didn't unwrap them, so I'm going to do my best with it. But first and foremost, I have the Protocol Gold, which I think is a really great cigar that winds up going with coffee. Very smooth. Not too much on the pepper side. Very smooth, though. Has a very nice, unique flavor profile that I think pairs with coffee quite well. If you don't have Protocol, or if you've never had Protocol and all you can get is something a little more close to it, the Alec Bradley White Gold is another great, easy, smooth cigar that I think pairs really well with coffee or cappuccinos or lattes. On the lighter side of life, it's going to be maybe about a mild, not really a medium at most, but it does really pair well, and for your first smoke of the morning, it's not going to be overwhelming your taste buds, which I think is a awesome thing to start your day out with. After you've gotten through your cup of coffee and you're kind of getting everything ready for cooking, or you're going to be going someplace and you don't have to cook, throughout the day, I have about 4 cigars here that I want to go over with you guys as well. One of them being, and I know it's going to be kind of one that's a little bit different, but I do have the King is Dead by Caldwell. I think that this is a great smoke, very easygoing, medium to mild smoke. After you've kind of woken up, you've already had your coffee, you've maybe had some breakfast, and you're able to start your day. The King is Dead by Caldwell is an awesome cigar. I really love Caldwell products. To me, they're just awesome cigars. The construction is always really done well. The flavor profiles are always on point as well. So this was going to be one of the ones that I would be smoking today. Everybody who has kids, that, like, at least my parents always did it for me, that I was always allowed to have one piece of candy for breakfast because the Easter Bunny came and dropped off some candy, some goodies for me. So if you're not big into candy, but you still want to partake in something a little sweet, I do have the Fat Bottom Betty in here as well for a nice afternoon smoke. So while the kids are munching down on some Reese's peanut butter cups or Hershey bars or M&Ms or whatever's in their baskets that the bunny left them, you can feel like you're having a piece of candy too, but a piece of candy for adults. And the Fat Bottom Betty is a great cigar. This is a sweet tip cigar, so it's going to have a little bit of sweetness. The smoke is going to have a little bit of sweetness to it as well, all the way to about halfway down. What I would say would be the sweetness of the smoke. Then it kind of transitions to a nice combination of traditional and flavor, where it has a little bit of sweet smoke, but you're still getting some of that leather, some pepper, a little bit in there as well. So you're kind of getting the same traditional cigar, but you kind of feel like you're having a piece of candy as well. The cigar that I am going to be bringing with me today, along with a couple other ones, which I know that not everybody has these, and hopefully they will be coming back around soon, but I'm going to be bringing my family the J Train by Protocol. This was a collaboration between Protocol and Johnny Smokes Uncut, which if you haven't seen his Facebook page or see Johnny Smokes, I would definitely check it out. If you're on Facebook, go to his group, check it out, because he is an awesome guy, a lot of knowledge, always going live, awesome guy. I love him to death. He's like a brother to me. He goes live every morning right after the gym, usually smoking something great, saying hi to everybody. But this is his cigar that he came together with Protocol to create, and this is the J Train for the police department of the transit division. So this is a really, really awesome cigar. Very awesome flavor profile, easy to smoke, nice draw, and of course it's blended by Espinosa. So if you guys are a big fan of Espinosa and you know you can't go wrong with Espinosa, here's another cigar that would be an awesome cigar for that afternoon smoke. And the last one that I have is a little bit different. I'm a big fan of them. I don't smoke as many as I'd like to, but I do have a Tatawahe here. This is the Tatawahe Cajuno 2012 Sumatra. Cigar has a lot of flavor to it, I would almost classify this one as a mild to medium, more touching towards the medium the further you get into it. Very, very easy to smoke, though. This is a box press cigar. Awesome cigar to keep with you, especially if you're prepping up for dinner and you want to kind of get a little smoke in before and kind of, as I would say, cleanse the palate before you wind up eating. This would be a great cigar to light up for the afternoon as well while you're just kind of sitting around hanging out. Now, for the last part of the meal, after you finished your dinner, you're just like, hey, you know what? Let's go out. Let's all have a nice smoke. You have friends or family that smoke cigars. I have three really, really awesome cigars that I would love to bring on. One of them being my personal favorite, the LFD, the Andalusian Bull. Now, this is a big cigar. I mean, you could see it right next to my face. This is a pretty big cigar, but it's a very relaxing cigar, very easygoing cigar. It does not get too much more into a full-bodied. It does kind of hit a touch of full-bodied right as you get to about the last third. But for the most time, this cigar is going to be a medium to mild cigar. So this is going to be a really, really nice cigar to end your evening with. You pour a couple drinks, your backyard, your downstairs in the basement, wherever you smoke, the garage. I don't think any lounges would be open today, but if they are, you could definitely light this one up in the lounge. This is going to be about an hour and a half to 2 hours smoke, depending on how often you wind up taking your draw. But I really think that this is an awesome cigar. It's very, very unique. LFD is one of my personal favorite brands that I love to follow. And this is an awesome cigar that I love to smoke. I usually break this out for special occasions, such as today. And, you know, it's a lot to smoke, but it's just one of those smokes that you can just sit down, relax, enjoy. You don't have to do too much with it. It's going to last you a while for all the conversations and stories that you converse with your family or friends. And I just think it's an awesome, awesome cigar, and I think that it definitely deserves a place here on Easter. Now, if we wanted to go something religious, which you could say to yourself, well, what cigar would kind of represent religion, Sean? That's kind of a weird thing to bring up for cigars. Well, I do have a cigar here. It is the David and Goliath, the Goliath. This is an awesome, beautiful cigar, and I'm going to try and bring this up to the camera just so perfectly so that way you can see it. Going biblical here, this is, David facing down the Goliath, which I think is an awesome, awesome story, especially if you're familiar with the Bible. It's an awesome story. But nevertheless, I do think that this is a great after-dinner cigar. This is going to be a very oily cigar. It has a lot of oil to it, has a lot of flavor to it. Just has a beautiful flavor profile with it. And this is probably one of my favorite cigars that, is just my nighttime cigar where it just helps me relax. I love the flavor profile. I usually pair this with like a cup of coffee, or even a soda. I know soda's a little unconventional, but I'm a little unconventional myself. But this is an awesome cigar. If you have it, if you haven't had it, definitely grab one. Obviously, you're not going to be able to smoke it today if you don't have one, because a lot of shops will probably be closed. But if you get the chance and you have it in your humidor, why not light it up today? I think it's an awesome cigar. And finally and foremost, I know that we already had a piece of candy in the afternoon while our kids or nephews or nieces or grandkids wound up having their piece of candy. We had our candy with the Fat Bottom Betty, but I thought that this was a great dessert time cigar, which is one of my personal favorites, and this is going to be the Leather Rose. The Leather Rose is part of the Deadwood series, along with the Fat Bottom Betty. There are two other sisters. They are the Crazy Alice and the Sweet Jane. Both of them are still truly beautiful women. Not only that, but they are beautiful cigars as well. These were the two that I wound up liking the most, I guess you would say. So I always keep these on hand because they are one of my personal favorites. When the Leather Rose came out, I gave a bunch of these to my family and friends, and they absolutely loved them. And it really kind of kicked Betty out of the way for my love for the cigar because I wound up loving this one so much more. But the Fat Bottom Betty still has a very awesome profile and an awesome flavor as well. But this one really kind of took the cake with me. So I definitely think that if you like a dessert time, you don't want that piece of cake because God knows we're all trying to lose a little bit of weight. I know I'm in the process of trying to lose weight. So rather than eat that piece of cake that my mother made, I wind up going to a Leather Rose who has enough sweetness that I can be able to just enjoy this, drink some, soda or a cup of coffee or even water, which goes great with almost anything, and just really sit back and enjoy this cigar. Those will be my cigars that I do throughout the day for Easter. Now, for the ending of this video, which I think is very, very important, and this is going to be kind of my first time really kind of bringing this up, but I thought that was important as well. Today is a day for family. Today is a day to kind of rejoice in the fact that our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, has risen from the grave. If you are not a supporter of, Easter or religion, this might be the part where you want to kind of either pause the video or shut it off. But nevertheless, I just wanted to kind of just take a second and say, as much as we wind up enjoying our cigars and as much as we enjoy the time with our friends and our family, I think it is important that we know why we are here today and why we are doing this. Faith is very, very important to me. If you couldn't tell by my logo, I am a man of faith. And I just wanted to kind of take a second and, do this publicly, that I'm very thankful that the Lord has given me the life that I have right now. And I'm very thankful for the sacrifice that Jesus Christ has made on that cross for me and for my sins and everything that goes with it. And I just wanted everybody to kind of be able to take a time to just be able to sit back, and while you are having your cigar and sitting back, relaxing with family, just kind of give a little praise to Jesus and to God for what we have on this earth. And I know that times right now are a little confusing. They're a little hard. They're a little difficult, but I think us as a community, a cigar community, we come together through a lot, through COVID, through differences of skin colors and wealth and, all these different things that kind of seem to plague our society that kind of help to distance us from one another. And to me, I've always felt that no man is greater than God himself, and no man is greater than Jesus. So I've never had a negative outlook on another human being, no matter what was going on. But Jesus was the one that wound up bringing us to that point, and he really kind of broke the chains that bind us to our sin, and there is a way, and for me, the way has always been Jesus. So I've always had this way of smoking a cigar and kind of getting to loving Christ and being able to talk to him about my day, my week, what was going on, if I have a difficult time, a difficult situation that I needed guidance on. So, if this is a part of the video where you really are like, dude, I can't hop on that bandwagon with you. I'm sorry. I love your videos, but I'm just not there. That's fine. I do not discriminate against anybody. I'm just glad that you made it this far with me. But, if you are on the page with me, when you light up a cigar, just kind of, thank the Lord for what's going on today, for the life that you have, and always know that there will be a path for you that is laid out, and God will show you that way. So with that being said, everybody, I just want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank the Lord for this beautiful day and what it represents to me and my family. And I hope that everybody has a blessed Easter. Enjoy the time with your friends, your family, and just give it back to the Lord, because that's what today is all about. So With that being said, everybody, I hope you all have a great day today. As always, stay blessed, stay smoking, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Have a very happy Easter, everybody. Enjoy the time with your friends and family, and I will see you guys on the next one. From the smoking section, I'm Sean. I will see you guys later. Tell me what you think about this video. Give it a thumbs up or give it a thumbs down, whatever you feel like doing, but let me know and comment in the comments if you got something to say. I'll talk to you guys later.